Hey, all I'm saying is that y'all cheated, plain and simple.
Seems like you say that every time.
Cause y'all cheat every time. We have had not one fair game.
Newsflash, Tim is upset.
At that, Tim pushed Cameron and the two started wrestling for a little while. Eventually, they got back up and continued walking around the yard's outskirts. How about when we get back to camp, we do something where you can't cheat?
So, not your exes?
You can guess what started again. After they were done, Tim stated, "Hey, let's just finish the scouting so we can get back to camp. I'm kinda hungry and all that mud and dirt we kicked up is really starting to itch."
Yeah, I hear you. Actually, I think there's a pond around here that we could swim in.
Yeah, but we're supposed to finish this. We've already slacked off enough as is, and besides, you know what's out here.
Oh, come on, they haven't come out yet. Let's just clean up in the pond real quick, finish scouting, and then eat.
I don't know.
Hey, I dare you.
Don't do that, man. That's unfair.
I double dog dare you.
Cut it out. That's serious business.
I triple dog dare you.
Then it must be done.
Cool. Last one to the pond is run egg.
Hey, no fair.
The two sprinted over to the pond with Cameron reaching there first. Both jumped in and started swimming around. Before long, Cameron began prodding Tim to play a few games. He tried to resist, but once Cameron pulled out the triple dog dare, he yielded. Eventually, they started seeing who could stay under the longest. Tim had been under for a while when suddenly he felt something grab and start shaking him violently back and forth. Initially, he was terrified, but he soon realized that it was Cameron.
Must be mad that he lost. Well, I want to see how long I can hold my breath, so he's just gonna have to wait. However, Cameron kept shaking him and eventually surfaced to see what was happening. Dude, what are you doing? I was trying to say... Cameron put a finger to his lips and shook his head.
I think they're coming.
What? But we still have some time, right?
Just listen. He listened and looked, but saw and heard nothing. Then,
Go, go, go!
there was no use trying to stay underwater to avoid them. That would only provide a temporary cover. Camp was the only option. They both started swimming faster than they ever had back to the shore. Once there, they didn't even grab their clothes before starting to sprint. Both their hearts pounded so hard that they thought they could hear each other's. They could see the camp now, but it was at least another mile out. Unfortunately, Cameron was a better sprinter than the long-distance runner. And Tim honestly didn't know if Cameron would make it, but he wasn't going to say anything. When they got within shouting distance of the camp, Tim started screaming,
Close the gate!
if they closed the gates now, then at least everyone inside would be safe. If Tim and Cameron were to make it, it would have to be while they were closing them.
Close them! Close the gates now! They're coming!
The guards immediately understood what he meant. Of course, they wanted to save Tim and Cameron, but when it came to problems like these, it was every man for himself. 100 meters. Tim looked back, and thankfully Cameron was still close by. 50 meters. Tim looked back again, and they were closing in on them fast. 25 meters. This was it. The gate was open just enough for them to squeeze by. Then suddenly,
Close it! I won't make it!
with tears in his eyes, Tim kept sprinting and jumped in just in time. He quickly turned, and through a window he saw Cameron one last time. I love you, man.
I love you too, man. I'll never forget you.
He couldn't bear to look another second as Cameron's writhing screams of agony started from those awful, malicious, cursed, stupid, and ugly creatures that really make you wonder whether God makes mistakes. Horseflies.